You're listening to Manx Radio, and I'm Judith Lay, welcoming you to the podcast of Today at the Guild, results and winning performances from the Manx Music, Speech and Dance Festival.
Manx Radio coverage of the Manx Music Festival is brought to you with Spectrum Windows. Find them on Facebook or spectrumwindows.im.
The Nation Station, Manx Radio.
Faster mine, a very good evening and welcome to Today at the Guild. It's Jude here with you for the next hour with loads of results and wonderful winning performances to share with you. So let's get started immediately by fixing something that went a little bit awry on our programme last night when we were today at the Guild with the first report for the opening weekend. And the technology ran away and took with it two winning performances that I wanted to play for you. So let's set that straight now. And I've got a great winning performance for you to listen to now. This is Adele Harris, winner of the pop song class. This was one very popular class in a busy night on Saturday night in the Royal Hall at the Villa Marina, the home of the Guild, accompanied by Gareth Moore. This is Adele Harris.
I could be the twist, the one to make you stop, the icing on your cake, the cherry on the top. It's heaven in my heart, we can find you some space. The extra sentimental kind of chemistry. Some people make it hard, with me that isn't the case. 'Cause I make it so easy to fall in love. Just give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way I do my hair, the way I make you laugh, the way you like to share a walk in Central Park. I could be fresh air, might be the girl of your dreams. There's no need to hide if you're into me, 'cause I'm into you quite intimately. And maybe one night we'll turn into three. Well, I'm down to see, 'cause I make it so easy to fall in love. Just give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way I do my hair, the way I make you laugh, the way you like to share a walk in Central Park. I could be fresh air, might be the girl of your dreams. There's no need to hide if you're into me, 'cause I'm into you quite intimately. And maybe one night would turn into three. Well, I'm down to see, 'cause I make it so easy to fall in love. Just give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me.
Isn't that great? Just perfect choice to suit Adele Harris there. Winning performance in the pop song class, Olivia Dean's song, It's So Easy. Adele accompanied by Gareth Moore. Now, the other piece of music I wanted to play for you last night when the technology ran away from me was Meadowside Choral Society, because we had in the Royal Hall on Saturday a feast of choir entertainment, wonderful performances, and I tried in last night's programme to play some music from each of the choirs that were taking part. And I just had the Meadowside music to play, and like I say, the technology beat me. So we're going to play that music now. And from their concert class, which was an own choice, and they're able to pick whatever contrasting pieces they liked, I've chosen from their selection Sir John Rutter's Gaelic Blessing. Meadowside Choral Society are conducted by Julian Power, and their accompanist is Aaran Fleet, who also did very well on Sunday in the organ competitions in St Thomas's Church. We'll talk about that a little later in the programme. But here are Meadowside Choral Society. Meadowside Choral Society, conducted by Julian Power, accompanied by Aaran Fleet. Now, there's a lot more choir music that I would love to share with you, and I will be weaving that in between other performances as our coverage of the Guild evolves over this coming week. We've got lots of time to share together, but we have also got lots of music. And a little bit later in the programme, we're going to have some piano music. And of course, we will be hearing from Onchan Silver Band, who had just a fantastically successful night in the Royal Hall last night, a very popular brass band concert class. And Onchan won everything: the march, the hymn, the concert class itself, the most entertaining performance, and the best soloist. So we'll definitely be hearing from them just a little later in this programme. But now, Anything Goes. Yep, that's the title of the class. And it is literally an own choice performance of music and or dance on any theme at all, because it's impossible to compare each class and give them marks. An adjudication is given to each competitor and a first place is chosen. And the winners were the Isle of Man primary schools under the magic eye of Katie Lawrence. And this was in a way a tribute to the late Jeff Corkish, because the Isle of Man primary schools, with the assistance of the Douglas Buxton Trust, of which Jeff was the chairman, they put on a biannual concert. I've been to it, maybe you have. It's a wonderful, there's about 600 children all on stage, all on the stage and on the floor and everywhere of the Villa Marina, and they give a wonderful concert. And so, in a way, this Isle of Man primary school entry into the Anything Goes class was really a tribute to Jeff for his most able chairmanship of the Douglas Buxton Trust and all the support that the Trust gives to school children. It exists to promote music in schools, because Douglas Buxton, of course, was passionate about getting music to young people when they're at a very young age, and it stays with them, which I know we would all agree with. So let's listen now to the Isle of Man primary schools, conducted by Katie Lawrence, the winners of the Anything Goes class. You know, I do love to include a little bit of applause at the end of these performances, and then you can tell just how well received that was in the Royal Hall at the Villa on Saturday night. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the hall for that class, and so I didn't see who Katie's accompanist was, but I'm rather thinking it might have been David Holland. He does a lot of playing for Katie, but forgive me for not being able to give you the definitive word on the accompanist there. But wasn't the diction good? And because these are primary age children, and they're drawn from the island's primary schools to make up that choir, so a lot of work goes into getting that, just the diction so very clear, which of course is so important. Of course, the song is one that's quite familiar to you, I'm sure. Albert Hammond and John Bettis and One Moment in Time. Congratulations to Isle of Man primary schools for winning the Anything Goes class. And it was literally anything went. There was some very amusing, lots of skill in the other acts, but a lot of very high entertainment value there. Right, let's have some brass band music from Onchan Silver Band. And as I say, they did a clean sweep through the concert class in the Royal Hall last night, winning the march, the hymn tune, which was Amazing Grace. They got the prize, the additional prize for the most entertaining performance. They got the prize for the best soloist. We're going to hear that in just a moment. And their concert class, which also they won, they took space as the theme. And so here we have the first piece from their Onchan Silver Band's concert performance, where again it is like the choirs. It's a mini concert of pieces of their own choice, and this is quite appropriately for their results last night, Soaring the Heights, Onchan Silver Band, conducted by David Karran. Onchan Silver Band, just a part of their concert class performance where all the music was space themed in some way, and that was Soaring the Heights. And I'd just like to read a little bit for you from Onchan Silver Band's Facebook page. Obviously, they're writing about their performance, and they say, "We had a fantastic evening at the Manx Music Festival alongside our friends at Russian Silver Band and Ramsey Town Band. As always, the standard of playing from all the bands was brilliant and a real showcase of Manx banding at its finest. It's the first time the band, Onchan Silver Band, has won the overall entertainment prize, the Jimmy Crosby Memorial Rose Bowl. And we're delighted to once again win the Gordon Kenyock Astill Memorial Trophy for the most entertaining band, in memory of Gordon Astill, who led the band as musical director for almost 50 years. And the first time, as I said, that it was a clean sweep of all 5 trophies in the brass band class. But how good that that award should come back to the band where Gordon Astill, in whose memory it's given, gave 50 years. And that is a wonderful commitment, isn't it? Now, they also got the prize for the best soloist, and that is for their euphonium player, Chris Quayle. So let's listen now to Chris's part in their concert class that got him that award. Again, it's Onchan Silver, conducted by David Karran. The spotlight is on euphonium soloist Chris Quayle. Euphonium soloist Chris Quayle, and he was playing the Lament from Karl Jenkins Stabat Mater. And again, our congratulations to Onchan Silver Band, and thank you to Ramsey and to Russian for some fine playing, which we will be listening to later in the week, and probably a little bit more from Onchan Silver as well. But let's have a little bit of a results roundup now and catch up on news of some other winning performances. And we're going to go to St Thomas's Church for Sunday afternoon, where there was some fine singing for us to enjoy and great organ playing to listen to as well. So we had vocal solo for young people, 18-year-olds to under 26 years. And Kendra Maddox took a first place in that one. Again, we've got music from Kendra for you to listen to a little bit later. And then the following class, the general vocal solo for adults, Josh Quinn took a first place in that. And then we followed that with the organ classes, and it was lovely to see that all three organ classes had competitors in them, because there's a beginner, an intermediate and an advanced organ class, and sometimes we've got competitors in one or two of the classes, but rejoice, this year we had competitors in all three classes, and that's very good. So Aileen Morgans, congratulations on taking first place in the beginner class. It was Alexander Owenson who took first place in the intermediate class, and in the advanced, it was congratulations to Aaran Fleet. Now, everybody gets a mark, but marks are not announced. They are on the adjudication sheet, and they are an entirely private matter. However, a mark of 90 or more, I have a way of finding out about these things. And Aaran Fleet, very, very talented musician, he was awarded 91 marks. And we will be hearing a little bit of Aaran's playing just towards the end of this hour. So congratulations to you, Aaran. Aaran is new to the island, comparatively new to the island. He came to join us last year. He's the organ scholar in the cathedral in Peel. And it has to be said that he's fitted into the island life like a hand into a glove. Unfortunately, he will be leaving us at the end of the summer to go and continue his music studies. But we hope that he'll be enjoying his time so much here that he will possibly come back and see us again. But certainly it's great to enjoy his music whilst he's here. Then we moved on to the Oratorio and Sacred Cantata class, adult singers here, and again, a really terrific mark. In fact, we're going to listen to him sing for us now. The class was won by Neil Taverner, who had 91 marks. He is accompanied by Frank Woolley, and he's going to sing for you now.
Manx Radio's coverage of the Manx Music Festival is brought to you with Spectrum Windows. Find them on Facebook or spectrumwindows.im.
And this is the voice of Neil Taverner.
And I'm no
Thank you to Neil Taverner with I Am the Good Shepherd from The Light of Life by Edward Elgar, the winner of the Oratorio and Sacred Cantata class, and he was accompanied by Frank Woolley. And that class, with some 20 singers, just short of 20 singers competing there, that completed competitions in St Thomas's Church last night. There will be more classes later in the week in St Thomas's. It is a lovely setting and beautiful stained glass. If you've never seen inside that church before, I would recommend take this opportunity, enjoy some of the guild music and see a very, very beautiful church interior. One of those churches where we often go by and, you know, unless you've a reason to go in, but it's well worth a little look. Very, very interesting and beautiful building and a very good acoustic. Now, we started today in the Royal Hall in the Villa with piano classes, and goodness me, what a lot of talent was on the stage there. I was talking to Judith Christian, and she, of course, is a piano teacher as well as being an official accompanist, a very, very accomplished musician herself, and she was saying that being here and to support and encourage her pupils, she said it's far more nerve-wracking than actually performing herself, and I think we could all really agree with that, couldn't we? Because if you're there to support somebody else, you're willing them to do well. And I think everybody did. There was some fine playing, and we're going to listen to some of it now. So we started off with the piano solos. These now are done by music grades. So it's not so much about age, it's about where you are on, you know, taking your grade exams. So a class, piano solo class for grades 1 and 2. And we had joint second place for Harry Connolly and Karran Huang. And when there's a joint second place, I think it always shows that it's a high standard in the class. But first place was Alice Dakin, and Alice is going to play for you now. This is a winning performance from Alice Dakin. Now, Alice won that class with a piece called Cloudy Day. It was a choice of 2 pieces. There were set pieces for that class. You had to play either Melody in F or Cloudy Day, and Alice's choice was Cloudy Day. The following class was for the same grades, 1 and 2, but it was an own choice class. And here Alice was placed second, and it was James Salvador Garvin who took first place, and he had 90 marks. Let's listen to James playing for you now, Sleeping Beauty. Very expressive playing there from James Salvador Garvin, a class winner with a piece called Sleeping Beauty. Piano solos, grades 3 and 4, was a first place for Letitia Godino. In the own choice for the same grades 3 and 4, there was a set piece for the class that Letitia won. Then on the same grades 3 and 4, but an own choice piece, was first place for Max Lynn. Then we continued with piano solos for the higher grades 5 and 6, and we had a first place again with the class with set pieces, and Zen Perez took the first place there with Benjamin Dealtree in second place. Benjamin, somebody else who comes from a very, very musical family. He is the grandson of Marilyn Cannell, who will always be associated, well, with so much music on the island, but with the enormous amount that she gave to the Guild. Good to see that Benjamin is following in her footsteps as a fine pianist. But congratulations to Zen Perez on his class win there. Piano solo own choice, again for grades 5 and 6. It was Kenneth Colcol who won that with Somebody to Love. He took a first place with that piece by Freddie Mercury. Piano solos, moving up the grades now. Piano solo class for grades 7 and 8. Again, there were set test pieces, and it was Eric Zoe who took first place in that class. In the piano solo from memory, playing from memory, an own choice piece, and this is for a class for up to 11-year-olds, and this produced a first place again for Max Lynn, and good to see Eben Kilgallen taking a second place here. Eben, very talented young man, works very hard on his music and really enjoys it, and it shows. So well done, Eben. And it was Max Lynn, who is a pupil of Judith Christian's, that she said that she was there to support him and other students with her heart and soul, and she was finding it really, really exhausting. But Judith, the support was obviously very well placed, and I'm sure much appreciated. Piano solos from memory for older players, for 13 to 15-year-olds, and we had, again, Eric Zoe, who took first place with a piece called The Watermill. Jansen Montalban was second placed in that class. We finished the day, in fact, in the Royal Hall with some piano duet classes, which brought success for a talented pair of Frida Anderson and Alice Dakin, playing Raindrop Reflections. And that took us up to 6 o'clock, and a great night's entertainment was going on in the Royal Hall when I left them, so we'll have a lot to talk about when we're together tomorrow. So let's just do a little rewind now to play you some music from a very talented ensemble, of which we have lots. This was going back to Saturday night in the Royal Hall, and we had a concert class for up to age 18-year-olds. And it's an own choice programme, a 10-minute programme, and we had fine performances from Stage 1 and from the Xenakis singers. The Xenakis singers just sneaked ahead into first place. They're conducted by Ruth Crossley, and we're going to hear a part of their own choice programme, the Xenakis singers and Goodnight Moon.
In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of a cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little birds sitting on chairs. And
I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I thought it was a beautiful piece. The Xenakis singers, winners of the concert class for up to age 18-year-old singers, and they are conducted by Mrs. Ruth Crossley. Very varied programme, including music by Benjamin Britten and a piece from Encanto. So we will be revisiting that. And well done to Stage 1, who were snapping on their heels again with a lovely contrasting programme. Very high standard. And, you know, these young singers who all work so very, very hard, just really is inspirational. Thank you and well done to all of you. And we've still got to hear in coming programmes from the Platform Vocal Ensemble. They did very well. And also the Arts Hub Glee Club, the seniors and in fact the vocal ensembles for up to age 18, the class that followed the concert class. Again, great music and a very high standard, and something else that we will be dipping into in future programmes. Right, let's have some more results. And I've got 2 more qualifiers for the Sheffield Plate for you. The Sheffield Plate, as you're probably aware, is the highest award that the Guild gives. It's the young people's equivalent of the Cleveland Medal. The Sheffield Plate is for the best young voice in the Guild this particular year. And we've already had 3 places decided by solo voice classes in the opening days of the Guild, and 2 more places were awarded earlier today. So let's look at the results. We started the day. I'm taking you now into the Promenade Suite in the Villa, and we started off with the class that melts everybody's hearts. It's got the massive R factor. We all love it. And it's the Little Stars. And this is for reception age only. Children who are too young to go into any of the other classes. It is a non-competitive class for reception age of any ability. And the children who want to take part can sing a song, they can do a little bit of drama, they can do a dance, they can recite a poem or whatever they want to do. It's just to give them, if they wish, the opportunity to stand on a stage and get the feel of what it's like to be in front of an audience who are hugely supportive. And so that obviously it's not competitive, but they're just given a massive amount of encouragement, and it has got the huge R factor. So thank you to Iliam Collister and Pippa Heller and Ella Laljit, who all absolutely won us over. So thank you very much indeed to them and to everybody who encouraged them to take part and gave them the confidence. So then we got down to serious business of the boys treble solo class for ages 6 to 9 years old. And again, lots of good singing. It's a set piece for all of these qualifying classes for the Sheffield Plate. There's a test piece. And the test piece for this is Pirates by Lynn Marsh. She was an adjudicator on the island some years ago and loved the island very much indeed, and her music is very much favoured for test pieces in the Guild. The accompanist is perfect for the children's voice classes. It's the lovely Wendy McDowell, who plays with such feeling. You can feel her, every fibre of her body is encouraging the children, as indeed all our accompanists do. But Wendy was playing for these little ones, and we had a first place and a place in the Sheffield Plate final on Friday for Callan Rolls. And he's going to sing for you now, and the song is Pirates.
After me and
What a lovely, confident performance. A class win for Karran Rolls and All About the Pirates. And he was accompanied by Wendy McDowell. And we followed that class with the girls' solo class for 6 and 7-year-olds. And this produced a first place for Daisy Corkill. And she is the granddaughter of Michael Corkill, who we lost during the course of last year. And I can't help but feel that Michael would be looking at Daisy and being so pleased that she is very clearly following in his footsteps, a young lady with lots of ability and lots of personality. So congratulations to Daisy Corkill on winning the girls' solo class for 6 and 7-year-olds and earning her place in the Sheffield Plate final on Friday by singing this song again, a test piece, and it is Sing a Rainbow. And again, she is accompanied by Wendy McDowell. Congratulations to Daisy Corkill on earning her place in the Sheffield Plate final. And there are, I think, 3 more places to be decided with solo voice classes as the week unfolds. Duet class for 8 to 11-year-olds was won by cousins Ella Rose Krellin and Ava Grace Krellin. And afterwards they came outside the villa and they sang their duet for me, and we videoed it. So, because of course no filming is allowed at all in any place where the competitions are taking part, but outside in the garden, absolutely fine. And they sang their song from High School Musical. Have a look at on our Manx Radio YouTube channel. They are an absolute delight. They're chatting about working on their music and then they sing the song. So look out for them. Ella Rose Krellin and Ava Grace Krellin, thank you for talking to me and reprising your class-winning performance. And then we had, in the afternoon, we had the leader voice and piano class. Angela Stewart and Julie Brew took a first place in that. And then we went on to the leader class itself, where Karran Elliott, soprano Karran Elliott, a name that is very familiar to guild goers, Karran won the leader class, the adult class, but in the leader solo class for younger singers, for 15 to 18-year-olds, we had a first place for Katie Rose Hughes and joint second for Daisy Maddox and Penny Lavery, who won the Sheffield Plate in 2023. And Penny said to me beforehand that she likes a challenge, she likes to do something a little bit different, and certainly singing in German, a piece by Schumann, was definitely a move into another area. And so congratulations, Penny, on taking that second place alongside Daisy Maddox. And well, I'm just looking at the time, and I don't know how it's got to be nearly 10 o'clock. I was a bit surprised when Dave Moore came into the studio. I thought Dave's very early for his programme, but indeed he isn't. He's going to be joining you at 10 o'clock with another fine selection of music. And talking of fine selections of music, I will be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow night with our big Guild programme, our big Guild report programme, and as much music as I can pack into a short space of time. But ahead of that, I will be popping into the breakfast show tomorrow morning. Bit with Ben and Sean, and I'll have a bit of guild news for you then. I'll be telling you what's been going on in the Royal Hall and in the Promenade Suite. I'll have some results and news for you there. And then I will be also popping in to have a natter with Christy D on the home run and seeing if I can find a story or two to share with her. But let's play out now, as I promised you, with a little bit of music from the great organist Aaran, who took first place in the advanced organ class. This is just a part of his class-winning performance, Aaran and a Petit Prelude. Thank you very much for your company. This is Judith wishing you a very good night. Evi.
Manx Radio's coverage of the Manx Music Festival is brought to you with Spectrum Windows. Find them on Facebook or spectrumwindows.im.